This is a special birthday review for Molly Wolf. Happy birthday, you boss-ass bitch. What? You can't get mad. You're literally a wolf. Batman Under the Red Hood is a 2010 direct-to-video animated superhero film directed by Brandon Vietti. It features the voices of Bruce Greenwood, Jensen Ackles, and John DiMaggio, hopefully I'm saying that right, among others. And it is often considered the best animated Batman film of all time. So, let's stop twiddling our thumbs and get on with the review. The premise of Batman Under the Red Hood surrounds a mysterious figure known as Red Hood who ends up forcefully overtaking the most powerful drug trafficking ring in Gotham. As soon as Batman finds out about him, he of course sets out to try and stop his corrupt ways, only to discover that he might be a lot more familiar with Red Hood than he thinks. This is confirmed when Red Hood calls him Bruce, which makes Batman determined to know how exactly he knows his true identity and what his connection with him might be. In turn, Black Mask is furious due to Red Hood stealing his inventory and taking so much territory that he decides to put a hit on the Red Hood, and eventually decides to get help from an unexpected source, the Joker. Now, the best part about all of this is the way it plays out. And just from my description alone, that should give you an idea of just how truly exhilarating this story will be. Like, this is how an action movie should be done. Constant edge-of-your-seat moments that will keep you on your toes. And boy, does it deliver, not only with the fight scenes, which managed to be fairly graphic for a PG-13 rating, so that was pretty impressive, but even the chase scenes as well. It just plays out in such a thrilling way. And it isn't just the impressive action scenes that help move the film along at an impressive pace, but also the way it explores Batman a little more as a person and delves into themes of morality and vengeance. And it handled these themes so beautifully. I give premise an A+. I really can't think of any way it could be better because it was phenomenal, especially in terms of execution. Now, characters were another notable highlight of the movie. You see, this isn't just about constant action. We also learn more about Batman in terms of his morality. Just for some backstory, some time ago, he was working with a new Robin after the previous one became Nightwing. This particular Robin was named Jason. Unfortunately, Jason met an unfortunate end courtesy of the Joker. So not only has Batman beat himself up about it, thinking he could have saved him, but he also states that he has actually contemplated killing the Joker on some occasions for taking away someone he really cares about. It just feels so powerful because it demonstrates a very deep and complex layer to his character and gives you an idea of how close he truly was to Jason. Even more heartbreaking when you see flashbacks with Jason and get a chance to see just how much happier he was as a child, which only makes it more devastating given what will eventually happen to him. Hell, even Red Hood is developed in an amazing way. Not to spoil anything, but there is a reason he's causing so much destruction, and it all pertains to Batman. I'll give characters an A. They were all explored in such fantastic ways. Now, let's talk acting. As I've said before, a lot of these characters are dealing with some serious personal struggles, and the performances more than show that. One instance in particular is when Batman is describing his rage toward Joker for killing Jason. It just feels so genuine since it more than demonstrates just how much his death has truly affected him, as well as just how overwhelming his rage truly is. Major kudos to Greenwood for that. Also have to give kudos to Wade Williams for his performance as Black Mask. His deep and raspy voice just dominates all the scenes he is in. It also helps give him some intimidation points as well, and just shows you how much this character is just not fucking around. I give voice acting an A. It was just so impressive and helped to sell just how much some of these characters are struggling, as well as giving them a very badass and intense aura. Finally, directing. This is a very dark and gritty portrayal of Gotham, which some might not like and even blow it off as edgelord shit, but I think it is the most appropriate way to portray Gotham, since, well, it's fucking Gotham. Corruption and crime are extremely prevalent there, and it was especially appropriate for this instance given the themes of morality and rage that the film explored, so the grittiness more than complemented it. As mentioned before, particularly Batman and Red Hood, they are dealing with some very dark internal struggles in this particular film, so the edgy approach was more than appropriate. I was also impressed with a lot of the chase scenes, especially with the scene where Nightwing and Batman chased Red Hood into the train station. since it not only helped kept my heart racing literally, but also demonstrated just how powerful Red Hood is in terms of agility and athleticism. Damn, I'm fucking thirsty. I give directing an A+. As I've said, I've heard people complain that Batman tries too hard to be edgy sometimes, but I think it was a more than fitting approach for this film. Overall, Batman Under the Red Hood is a fantastic superhero film that not only delivers in terms of intensity, but also in exploring such dark themes in a surprisingly poetic way. This was such a fantastic watch and was just so thrilling in terms of not only tension, but also characters. And the writing and execution was just brilliant and was so impressively done. I give Batman Under the Red Hood an A+. It was just so great, and I look forward to seeing the 2020 sequel. Thank you for watching. Happy birthday, Molly. And don't know what else to say. Like and sub for more content, I guess. Also, this film took me all fucking day to find. Like, seriously, I looked everywhere, and, like, eventually, like, I kept searching and searching, like, ended up coming with, kept hitting, like, a fucking, like, dead end and shit. But eventually, I found that you could fucking watch it on Tubi. But when I looked it up, like, it didn't say it didn't have that fucking listed on there, because usually they have, like, all the, like, streaming shit that you can watch, movies on when you look it up or whatever. But when I looked up Batman Under Red Hood, Tubi was not on there. So I kept, spending so much time looking for it until I eventually found out it actually is on Tubi. It's just not on the fucking drop-down box when you fucking search for it. But hey, at least you got it now. Also, when I first saw the poster for this, I thought for a moment that Red Hood was actually Deadpool, until I realized that fucking Deadpool is a Marvel character, so obviously that wouldn't be him. Anyway, have a good night, everyone.